Hey guys, welcome back. This is Naresh. So in this video we will talk about abstract classes and abstract methods in Python. Okay, and I will make you understand with one example here. So let me create one class and I will call it as vehicle. So I will say class vehicle. Okay, and in this I will create one method and I will call it as process. Okay, and what this method will do, this will simply print something. So I will say print hi. Simple. So this is a simple class I am creating, and if I create one object of this class, so I will say v equal to vehicle and then v dot process. Okay, so one simple class is created with one method, and right now I am creating an object of that class and I am calling the process method of that class. Okay, once I run that, it will say hi to me because it's the way we create the objects. Now what I will do, I will try to make it as an abstract class. Okay, so instead of printing something as hi, I will just say pass here. Okay, so that's mean this class has a method which does not have any body, and if I run that, you will see that nothing is printed because there is no body in this class. So this method became an abstract method. Okay, but there is one property of an abstract method, an abstract class, that we cannot create an object of that. But right now Python allow me to create an object of a class which does not have a body in the method. Okay, so in every other language it supports abstraction, but Python does not support abstraction by default. So to make it sure this support an abstraction, I will import one module here. So I will say from ABC. So ABC module, I am importing the class called ABC comma abstraction method. Okay, and right now what I will do, where I have written this method, I will just write, I will give one decorator here. I will say @abstraction, that is abstract method, and I will make vehicle as a child of the class ABC. Okay, so this is the way I can make a class as abstract if I am making it as a child of ABC. Okay, and then I am declaring abstract method for this process method. And now if I run this, you will see that I am getting an error that says can't instantiate abstract class vehicle with abstract method process. Okay, the reason is in any language we cannot create any object of a class which is abstract. So if I want to declare or if I want to use this, I have to create another class which is inheriting this abstract class. Okay, so now what I will do, I will say class and let me create one class as car. Okay, I will say car, and this car is inheriting this abstract class. Okay, now the rule of creating a class which inherited abstract class is it has to define the body of all the methods inside it. Okay, so for this car I will say def, and then I have to keep the same name as process. All right, and now here I will do something like print hi from car. Okay, so let me give it in the double quotes. Okay, and now if I have to declare a object, so I will do v equal to, instead of vehicle I will directly say v equal to car. Okay, and then v dot process. If I run that, okay, it's giving me one error. Let me see. It says can't instantiate abstract class with abstract method process. Okay, I think there is some problem here, so maybe I have just forgotten s here. So it's process. Let me just run it again, and now you will see that it has allowed me to print the line from the car. So whenever I'm creating an object, right now I'm creating an object which is inheriting an abstract class, and this abstract class has a method process which I am declaring here. Okay, now let's assume I have one more class. Okay, and that is bike, and bike is also inheriting vehicle. Okay, so it's class C should be small letter, so it's class bike. And now similar kind of a method I have here, and it says hi from bike. Okay, now if you'll see that here I have created a method car. Okay, so if I run this directly, it will still give me hi from car. It is not giving hi from bike. So what happens sometime when we are working in some kind of a framework, or when we are following some pattern, in that case we have to get the data from the user or from some property file. So let's assume that I am getting this data from the user, so I will just call it as key, which is one variable, and here I am just giving a value as my car. Okay, simple. So just assume that this is a string which I am getting from somewhere, maybe from a user, maybe from some property file, or maybe from some service outside my own project. Okay, so I'm getting this value from somewhere, and now what I can do, I can just say if I'm given condition if key is equal to my car. Okay, if key is equal to my car, then I will say v equal to car. Okay, else I will say v equal to bike. So now you will understand the benefit of that, and after that I will just say, or instead of v, maybe I can take object. Okay, object. Okay, so my object can be car or my object can be bike, it depending upon the key I am taking from user. But what I need to remember, for object there is one method. Okay, so the method is object.process. Okay, so this is a simple code. So I have written this code now. Now depending upon my user input, my class or my objects get changed. If my user is inputting my car, then my object will be car. If my user is putting anything else besides my car, my object will be bike. So let's assume that the user has given me my car as a string. Now if I run that, you will see that it says hi from a car. But if my user is inputting like something like my bike, in that case if I run that, okay, it says hi from bike. Okay, this concept is also called runtime polymorphism. So that's mean on the runtime it depends that object will contain which class. It will contain a car or it will contain a bike. So right now depending upon the inputs, the behavior of this object is getting changed. Okay, so this is also called a runtime polymorphism. And what is the benefit I am getting that? The benefit which I am getting that is that when I say object.process, that's mean this process method can be from the bike, can be from the car, but the method is same. It is always PROCESS. It is not PRO, it is not P, it is PROCESS. So my method name remain the same in both the class. Why remain the same from both the class? Because both are driving, both parents is vehicle, and vehicle is an abstract class, and it has a method called process. So because of that, anyone who is a child of vehicle have to implement this process, and that is the reason this car and bike has the same method process. Okay, so this is the way we can define an abstract method, and sometimes this is the pattern we need to follow when we are working in the actual project, that we need to create some abstract method, and after that we need to create some abstract classes. Okay, one more method I can give you. When we are working in automation, you know, there is an interface which is called WebDriver, right? So what happened that this WebDriver interface has given various methods, but it has not implemented anything, any class which can implement this. So what happened, there are different vendors. Okay, so this WebDriver just provide the interface that this is the methods which is needed to be there, but it does not define a body of those methods. Okay, so what happened now, different vendors which we have like Chrome browser vendor, IE browser vendor, they inherit this abstract classes, and on the basis of that they create different bodies. So method range remains the same, which is defined by the vehicle. So that's mean the method name, even if it is a Chrome browser, if it is a IE browser, they have to implement the same method, but their body may change, their body inside the logic may change. So it becomes very useful when we are writing any code. We don't have to remember different kinds of methods name when we are working with different browser, because the method name still remain the same, just the internal body logic changes by the vendor. So that is also one of the advantage, you will say, we have to use the abstract classes. Alright, that's it for this video. I hope you would be able to understand abstract methods and classes with this example. Alright, so thank you for watching this video. Have a great day.